had to give it the millennial pause. It's what we're known for. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Roll D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. And today we'll be playing Pride Moths. Let me put that command in the chat. Real quick, there are some content warnings only because there will be mentions of bugs and other whimsical multi-legged creatures, but in a more fun and whimsical way. They will not be used in a creepy fashion, but if you have an issue with bugs, this may not be the stream for you. So that's a little bit of forewarning. But the game itself, I'm actually going to read real quick something that comes straight from the first part of the book. This game is no place for hate, discrimination, or disrespect of any kind. If you're homophobic, transphobic, racist, or support any of those people's values, this game and any other of Magikya Studios games, to be honest, this is not for you. So fuck off if that describes you at all. Anyways, let's get to the party. I'll just real quick, my name is An, also known as Aundawyn, director-producer over here at Roll D5, and that's all you need to know about me because I want to talk more about our guests. We're going to go ahead and start with Queon.
Oh my God, starting with me.
Starting with you.
Oh my gosh. Hi everybody, I'm Queon. I go by Brother Queon across all of the internets. I do random things across everything. You can find me most places, but you can also catch me over here on Roll D5 hosting Roll D Talks. And that's where we get to interview some pretty amazing people in the indie TTRPG space. And I am very excited to be a part of this team. Do you want me to say who I will be playing as well?
Not yet. I'm going to spring that on you.
Blessings.
Yeah. For no reason at all.
I don't feel secure.
I love you. Next, we have Anastasia, Anna, whichever name that you would like to go by tonight. Tell us who you are.
I am Anastasia Anna, also known as Anastasia Roland across all socials. I'm a project manager in the TTRPG space, helping with Kickstarters and kind of anything project people need, but also you'll find me doing really dumb skit videos on my own and with my partner, and we just like to have fun together. And you can find me also on Sundays on some of you maybe hopefully know me as Clara on the Dice Cream Sandwich Twitch channel, and I just love doing TTRPG stuff. That's me.
It is beautiful and lovely to have you here. Next we have JoJo.
Oh, hey guys. Hi. I'm JoJo. What do I do? I play games. Let's see. I help out over at Apochromatic Unlimited, which is a BIPOC storytelling kind of publishing platform for marginalized voices, where we try to get BIPOC community members to kind of get their wings in the TTRPG space, so to speak. I work on projects over there. I'm also on Melanin Mythos, which is one of our programs, which is a world building podcast where we get folks on and talk about world building through that sort of cultural lens of being a person of color and how to incorporate that into your story building and world building. I'm also on the Somebody's Heroes podcast as Volcana Spiritu, the half dwarven pugilist boxer. I'm around. I'm lucky enough to have friends who invite me onto their channels, and I get to pretend to be something else for a couple hours. And tonight is one of those nights, which I'm really thankful for.
It is indeed. And last but certainly not least, one of my best friends, Tiff. Welcome to the channel.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm Tiff. You can find me everywhere at Spirits Fae Portal, or if you want to see me play D&D and other very fun TTRPGs, you can find me over at the Ladies of Lore, where I'm a player and a media manager. And that's me. I do fun things.
You do. I mean, just come up close to the camera a little bit so people can see that eye makeup, because look at that.
Stunning. Stunning.
I didn't do this by myself. My wife did this part. Well, she did this. I did this.
Good job, Kayla.
Good teamwork.
I'm sure you're watching, maybe.
She better be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kayla. Yeah. Anyways, let's get mostly right into it. Pull up the rest of my notes and we'll talk a little bit about the system. It is literally called Pride Moths. And what's really fun about everybody's characters is technically they don't have wings. It's kind of like a cape that kind of like intermingles with each other, and their colors is what represents them best, whether that can be anything on the Pride flag spectrum or just like their favorite colors. Anything of that sort is going to be what their wings look like. And they each have their own special jobs or hobbies that is going to be an intricate part of who they are, and we'll hopefully get an opportunity for all of you to use them all. Not hopefully, you are. Once I know some other people's that I don't know, I'll fit it into the story. So let's get right to it. We're going to... Oh, nope, those are stats. We don't need stats. Okay.
Stats for what?
I'm just kidding. There's not going to be... There's...
I was like, what do you mean, stats?
There's not anything. Actually, I'll talk about that a little bit too as I grab that. There is no BBEG. There is no evil to fight. There is nothing. This is whimsy. This is fun. This is a stress-free game for all of us and for all of the viewers to have a spectacular time tonight without having to worry about anything or for the fear of their characters' mental or physical health. So we're going to start with the description of the place. You all live in this lush green forest. It is almost protected by the elements of the weather, keeping this really nice, almost like when you blow bubbles, that kind of like iridescent look around this whole village. And this place is huge. There are really beautiful clay homes built into trees. People have made things out of twine and twigs. It is a fantasy heaven with all of these creatures getting along together and enjoying the celebration that is today. And the celebration that is today is Pride Day. You could choose to have pride in yourself every single day, but on this particular day, everybody has it. Everybody feels proud of themselves for even the tiniest of accomplishments. And that's what's going to be most important as our characters reflect on here. And we're going to just get right into our characters. We're going to start with this chubby little, which is kind of contradictory, but fluffy butted bumblebee that is just flying through with letters and different like flowers, just random things, delivering them to people, getting ready for the big day. And suddenly there is this soft poof and pollen goes everywhere. Queon, describe to me your character as this bumblebee smashes into your face. I told you I'd do it.
Okay, it's fine. It's great. So as like this bumblebee like smashes into Priv, what you would have seen like right before that, Priv is just holding out like a jar of like moss and everything. Oh, this is gonna be great, you guys. You just gotta enjoy it. This is gonna be great for your skin. You see like this old hunched over moth with these like brownish wings draping over them. This like their antennae are kind of like draped down over their face. They look a little drab and sad, and they've got like mud caked all over their face. But as soon as this moth like gets hit, everything changes. So it's like, "Gah! Now, why would you do that? At what point Do you not see all of this? And their wings open up and they like
Well,
furrow back, and it's like a beautiful purple color.
well, in my defense, you were wearing mud on your face, and so I thought you blended into
Called a
the
mud mask. Have you no culture?
I don't need to. I just rubbed some honey on my face. It is pretty exfoliating.
Oh, that's what. And like leans in, grabs onto their hands, like, oh, that is what has you looking so ravishing. Okay. Do you have any on you? I'm willing to trade.
I mean, I have plenty of pollen. It's currently on your face. It's back at the hive. Have you never used honey for any other reason other than to make your tea sweeter?
I typically use honey for the lovely hair that you see, but I've never thought about using it for my face, darling.
You can use it everywhere.
So what does pollen do for the face, seeing that it is now all over mine? It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll come up with a reason for it later.
Yeah, you could sneezing powder.
No. I think it is like a blemish powder. I'm sure somebody will love this, darling.
It does. It puts a beautiful glow on your face.
Why, thank you. Now where are you going in such a hurry?
Oh yes, I have this letter for you. It's really just like we all know what's happening, you know, with the yeah, it's kind of long. Sorry about that. But actually, I should be apologizing. It wasn't me who wrote it. It was the mayor and all of his.
The mayor wrote all of these words just to say that it is Pride Day.
Well, no, the assistants mostly did.
Ah.
They're students. They're working on their handwriting.
Curls it all up. Well, thank you for bringing the missive. I will be there shortly. Did the mayor send? How do they say it in the hive?
Flower, and he pulls out this like broken stemmed flower, but it's pink and it's still really pretty.
This is gorgeous. Thank you. Now,
Sorry,
where's the
broke in it.
carriage?
Did you order one?
You
I'm
came
just
here.
a messenger.
Fine. And then like unfurls their wings and like this white like kind of flaps off some of the mud and the pollen, and their antenna kind of come up into like a little turban on top of their head. And they sort of like, okay, well, I guess I will put these to work, and starts flittering about.
Before you start like flittering away, as you're like, I guess I should put these to use, you see the little bumblebee twirling away from your wings unfurling, catching him in the breeze as he's tumbling away.
Ta-ta!
Okay, bye. See you later.
All right.
Which of the remaining characters amongst you, who do you think sleeps in the most? And who gets up the earliest?
Why didn't I get this question? Why did
Because I knew what I was going to do for you.
Bully!
I think probably sleep in the moat, as I'm a Luna moth. I think, and they're nocturnal, so I think I'm towards the back.
Okay, so we'll do you first. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. For now, we're gonna go next to. So I'm pulling up a couple different notes of other places. And it looks like a reroll was donated for whoever needs it. So there's a reroll in the pool. Okay. Speaking of writing letters, we're going to go over to one of our others, Celeste. I would assume you'd be part of this whole letter writing enterprise that the mayor has put on to kind of like, it really just details out, here's what you can expect throughout the day, and here's like the time slots for other things. So what would you be doing right now to get ready? Or make sure the handwriting is perfect?
I feel like to make sure the handwriting is perfect, I think that she was actually probably walking around the office very like intimidatingly, walking behind all the interns, like peeking over their shoulders, occasionally like flutters this beautiful, sparkly pink and blue wings. Like, you could add like a little tail there. Just make it look beautiful, romantic. It's pride. We're telling them we're in love.
So
No, not like that.
Oh. So what about? Is that better?
No, more like, and she's gonna grab the pin from you, and like more like, and you do like a little, and then mwah, just like that.
Oh. Yeah, that was the completely wrong shape. Another reroll for the table. That's crazy. So now that's two. Okay, so but like, what's another? So like, you want it to be like romantic. So you're thinking like more of like, should I do the remainder of it in cursive, or keep it type font?
That is such a good question. I mean, normally we really want to keep consistency, but this is fun. This is fun. This is beautiful. Change the cursive. Go. Do it. That's a beautiful idea.
Okay. I've been studying your works. And then from the guide, what is a book that Celeste recently came out with that would probably be amongst the most popular right now?
From the guide? Were there
That's
book
me,
options
guide.
in the guide? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, hold
That's
on.
me.
There were books in that book? I don't have a title, but I feel like the most popular book that she's brought out is probably the smuttiest thing you've ever read. At least every 5 chapters in, there's a new smut scene.
Ooh.
Yes.
You know, I recently read your book In the Other Hole, and it is phenomenal. I genuinely learned a lot. I was surprised.
Oh my gosh. Now, flattery is not going to get you anywhere, but it could create you a best friend. So keep going.
Okay. I'll keep going. Do you have any other plans while you get ready for the day?
I think that I'm going to start on like a love letter probably. I'm just going to tell everyone that I love them.
Aw.
Yeah.
I think that's really beautiful.
You too. I love you.
Oh my gosh, I love you.
Really?
Yeah. This is now just On and Tiff talking to each other.
This is an everyday occurrence.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks. Okay. Well, I'll go finish the rest of the letters. Do you need anything before I go, or?
No, absolutely not. You're doing amazing. You're perfect. You're beautiful. Everyone loves you.
No, you. Okay.
Okay,
As
bye.
this writing student flutters off. And then, a little bit of a description from you as well. What are the color of Celeste's wings? What do they look like?
So, I really wanted to go off of the pan colors, so I wanted them to be like pink and blue and yellow, but you know, shipping doesn't really work like that. So, they are these lovely colors, which do have pink, yellow, and blue in them, but also some sparkles and stars.
Oh, they're so cute.
Everything.
Ugh! I'm gonna need you to get up and dance later so we can see them.
What?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna make you do that. Really quick. It looks like we did just hit our next goal. So thank you everybody who has donated so far. That's incredible. And now we're gonna have to raise it to 400.
Thank you all
Hey,
so
nice,
much.
nice. That's a
you.
good
Oh,
problem to have. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe we'll talk about the goals here in a second, and the giveaways that will be happening at the end of the stream for our milestones. However, one thing was donated, and it is somebody has to do the Macarena dance, and so I need to roll a die to figure out who it is. And funny enough, there's 5 of us.
I don't even
Which
remember how to do
means-
the dang Macarena.
I like
means-
it's like
You just kind of you start doing it. You suddenly you suddenly know.
it will overtake you. Yeah, it just happens. Yeah, exactly. It will.
Okay, yeah, all right. Cool.
The spirit of the Macarena will take your body.
Let it use you.
Isn't that how it works for everybody?
I think so.
Yeah, the spirit of the dance.
It's like the electric slide. You just move into it. It just happens.
So, out of
Everyone knows
convenience, because there are 5 of us, we're gonna use, as I drop it, one of our custom roll D5 D5s
No way.
to roll for. However, Queon, you will not be a part of this one because somebody donated specifically just now for you to do it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So,
Let the spirit take you.
You
okay,
can be a part
so-
of it and do the dance twice.
yeah,
Okay.
whoever does it will do it. So I will be 1, Anastasia will be 2, JoJo will be 3, Spirit will be 4, and 5, it'll be a reroll.
Which of you humans did that?
Anastasia, it's yours.
Do I have to? Okay. Real
we get
question. Do I have to
music?
stand up? Because I'm not.
You do
wearing
not
real
have to
pants.
stand up.
Okay.
You do not have
Praise
to
God.
stand up. No. That would be incredible.
Different
Oh,
story right
gosh.
now.
I mean, I had to do it last week.
I
So we'll-
literally don't remember how to do
So
it.
you know what? We'll make it a little more difficult.
Why?
Anastasia,
What is this bullying?
your character. I'm not talking about you, Queon. I already put you through the ringer.
Thank you, you're an angel.
Anastasia, your character. What is their morning routine? How are they getting ready for Pride Day?
Oh God. I think that Scarlett starts her day by finishing off whatever sewing project she had going last night. Likely it's the final touches on her outfit for today, maybe like fixing up her cape, making sure that all of the stitching is there, fixing the hem that had come loose last night. And then she goes by having a really hearty breakfast of kind of whatever is in the kitchen, making sure that she's fed for the day, making sure that she has lots of energy, making sure that she has everything she needs to sparkle and shine throughout the day, and then finishing off making sure that like her basket is ready, that she has everything ready to go, and then just like patting on some sunscreen and making sure that like she's protected.
You must be a skincare girly, and that makes me so happy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So 2 clarifying questions. Not really. It's more like just 1, what is the outfit that's been staying up making? And 2, what's in the basket?
I
must
created
know.
problems for myself. So the outfit itself is not necessarily the most flashy piece. While she has a lot of pride for herself and a lot of pride that the work that she does, I think that Scarlett likes to showcase other people around her more and likes to be more of a bit of like a supporting character. So it's quite a plain dress underneath. It has lots of pockets, however, so that like her stitching, like needles are in one and then like different colored threads are another, and she carries around scraps of fabric. In case you haven't realized, she is a seamstress. And she's got chalk as well, so that she can, if somebody needs repairs on the go, she can stitch it up. So you see all of these blended patchwork pockets, and I think maybe last night, like I said, the hem maybe came undone and one had like ripped off as she was struggling to fix something in a hurry. And then inside the basket is little jars of jam and honeys and preserves and little biscuits that she's going to be taking to her friends to celebrate Pride together with.
I am so excited for something that's going to come up later that it's going to fit in so well with that. Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Excellent. And underneath your door is also one of these letters that Celeste had been working on with the students. That, not Queon, I saw your name in the thing and I was like, that's the wrong person.
It's Privanella, darling.
Privanella
Mhm.
had thrown to the wind. So this has slipped under your door if you would like to read it.
Oh yes, she'll pick it up right away and she'll open it very carefully, recognizing the seal that is on there and just picking it so it doesn't get ripped. And she takes her time reading it, making sure she gets all the instructions. And would Scarlet recognize Celeste's handwriting, or maybe whoever's like style this would be?
I actually did want to ask that. Do you think that you two would know each other? For just player questions, do you think you two would have crossed paths at any time or, gotten close to each other?
I mean, I would think so. Like, if I'm kind of the town seamstress and Celeste seems to be an important individual, I think maybe at some point she would have been a client of mine, potentially.
Ooh, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a good way to have you all know each other, is basically each other's clients in a way. Oh, I love that. Okay. So as you open this letter, it gives a little bit of a detail as to what is going to be happening throughout the day. And there are a couple of things that will be happening. They explain, we have several different vendors with different activities. We've got a specialty drinks vendor this year, brand new. We're super excited. We have games. We're going to have a festival feast after everything. And at the end, it mentions there are some prizes up for auction. But the mayor's voice, but this particular one isn't Celeste's handwriting, so it is the most legible and beautiful of them all. And it talks about how each of the vendors, if you purchase something from the vendor, you'll be gifted a ticket. If you play one of the games, depending on whether you win, you get right there in the middle, or if you lose, you also get tickets. And that's going to be what's used to auction off to get these main prizes. And so that's just a little bit of details as to what your character can expect, and everyone else, who reads the letter will know what's happening. And so as you finish reading the letter, getting ready, we're gonna jump over to Atticus Luna, who's waking up a little too late on other people's standards, but early for you.
Yeah.
What's your late morning looking like?
I think so. Atticus Luna is a lime green Luna moth. They have kind of like a paraglider sort of cape looking, almost like a kite behind them. There are accent marks highlighting their outfit in gold, like strips of gold. And I think they're a little bit of an early rise. They're sensitive to smells, actually. And I think today's is an occasion where there are so many smells that it rouses Atticus kind of out of a dreary slumber. It's one of almost like the right season for Atticus to come out of kind of like a hibernation or like a out of pupation kind of state. Sidebar, if I may. When I was looking up Luna Moth, I think it's so funny I can't make it up. Luna Moths, I was reading about them because I wanted to know. And it says, giant silk moths have in common a mating process wherein females at night release volatile sex pheromones. I thought that was so funny.
The wording volatile is hilarious.
Specifically, volatile sex pheromones are in the air. And I think that is what has aroused Atticus, and is maybe they're a little bit more of a shut-in. But it's just like, oh, it's that time of year. I guess I'll go outside.
I wrote about that once.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of how we're starting the day. Maybe sobering up the strength to go out into the sea of sights, sounds, and smells.
Ooh, beautiful. And before I ask you another question, we did get another donation for the Macarena
Oh,
for Tiff.
Oh, good.
Ah!
Well, not good. Well, whatever.
We're just doing a Macarena.
You're like, I'm
Everybody's
safe for
gonna be
now.
damn.
Yeah. I've already had to do it, and I had to do it while I was playing somebody during the Last of Us game. That was fun. But yeah, so it's your turn. And then, so going back to you, your moth, your beautiful Atticus. What is Atticus's hobby or job that they're really drawn to that they do?
I think it would make sense for them to be like a fragrance. I don't know what the real word is. A fragrance producer, a manufacturer, maybe some kind of like little chemist, because they're perhaps they're very sensitive to smells, so they got a real good sniffer, you know.
Okay.
Little dab a cologne will do ya kind of guy. Right?
Oh, I don't. There's a word for that.
I know, but I can't think of it.
I can't think of it either. So,
Like the actual term?
Yeah, for like people who like have like super high sensitive smelling. I watched an episode of Castle about it not too long ago, actually. I did have a question for Queon, but I'll wait until after we figure out the name.
I'm sorry, I went down a rabbit hole.
Oh
Yes,
no,
I'm here.
you're good. I'm just gonna put super sniffer for now.
I'm the town super sniffer. That's so funny. I love that.
I don't think I asked. For some reason I'm having Privanilla. I'm gonna write down the phone.
Just like a gay, gotta have a terribly hard name.
Privanilla. Okay, now I got it. Privanilla. What is their?
Sorry, we got a big stretch. I bet. Oh.
There goes my shoulder armor. You had talked about your characters, like basically like
their
self-care routine.
Mm-hmm.
That's their job as well? Is basically like self-care?
That is not their job.
It's not? Okay.
No.
But that's why I wanted to be sure. Can you tell me?
Depending on how deep you would like me to go, as
that's what she
they
said.
Are.
Anyways,
every sexual joke. You're
gonna have to keep that up then.
But no. As she's flying away, Privanilla just like stops, looks back towards where the honeybee was, and just like, oh, they're going to fall in love today. And it's sort of like they have a full-on That's So Raven moment in their mind, and have like a little premonition. Privanilla, he is a fortune teller. And just for the audience back at home, Privanilla is a black witch moth. So of course, gotta be a little witchy.
That's right, you even told me about this and I forgot. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Absolutely.
It was literally like 3 hours ago, so don't worry.
Yeah, a lot happened between now and then. Excellent. So as the morning progresses to not as late, but also not as early, you can hear very soft bells that sound more like wind chimes to kind of signify that everything has started. And the gathering point that everybody meets at yearly, this is a yearly celebration, is by the main tree that is in the middle of this protected part of the forest. The reason why it is this particular tree is because it has the deepest roots into the forest, and everybody has the ability to speak directly to the forest. Whether the forest speaks back with yes, no, or maybe is up to die rolls. So at any given point, you guys can communicate with the forest, me, and I will answer your question. But I won't tell you what I rolled. So you'll have to take the answer for your personal interpretation.
All right.
And when you all begin to approach, they have constructed almost like canopies that have made the blaring sun not so bright, especially to be kind to the other animals and insects that might be nocturnal or have sensitive eyes, even sensitive hearing, which is why they are using light wind chimes instead of really loud, sharp bells. There are vendors scattered around the tall grass and the other flowers. The tree itself is covered in these beautiful lights that are just twinkling and shining. The tents are pitched up in random places. Nothing is like organized in rows and styles. Everybody set up their vendor locations in a place that basically by vibe. Which place did they feel connected to go to, and set up? As long as it wasn't right on top of somebody else's, that was first come, first serve with the vibe. And everything has begun. So, I'm going to hand this over to you guys. What would you like to do? I will say that when you guys approached, you're all like really close to each other already just by happenstance getting through the entryway.
I think I will turn to Privanilla, and Scarlet will sort of just like graze you by the arm and say, "Oh, darling, did you make sure to put on your sunscreen today? I know the canopy is up, but we got to make sure that we keep that glow. Oh, what is that on your skin today? Did you fall? Let me just
No. It is. Sorry, thank you. I ran into the loveliest bumblebee, and they gave me a pollen. What is the term that they use? Serum, a nectar? Oh, it's lovely for the skin, darling.
You wouldn't happen to have extra of that, would you? It just looks
and then like
glowing.
Goes into like their pocket and is just like a real quick look around. It was like, okay, cool. It starts like asking the forest, like, okay, listen, I haven't done this in a while.
Real quick, what is your process for talking to the forest? Everyone has a specific way that they talk to the forest, and if you gotta do it right, or else the forest won't answer.
I think so. Here's the thing. Very quickly, Priv is going to grab Scarlet's hand, and they're going to like start dancing and swinging while they're holding it. And Priv dances to the music in their head and the beat of the forest.
Oh.
Gods, please do well.
Okay, go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, hey, Forest. It's been a while since I've done this, and I haven't really tricked anybody in a while. It would be very nice to help my friend here and get them this, some bee pollen, and please make it lovely. And I'm just trying to fill up this little jar with bee pollen.
That is so cute. And before I answer, I am going to read a little bit about the forest from the book. The forest is an infinite place where all kinds of bugs and non-bugs live together at peace. There's quotations for most of the time, but for us it's all the time. The forest is magical and has a lot of mysteries to be solved. How is it infinite? How does it answer the moth's call? Why does it do it? You can choose to answer these mysteries and answers in your own adventure. So, play Pride Moths. There's some really cute stuff in here. Okay. Okay. There is a slight breeze, but you can only feel it grazing by your right ear. And there is a voice that you haven't heard in a while, but it's a familiar one, that says, "All you have to do is ask the bees."
So sorry, honey. I got a little carried away, just hearing the music and the revelry of everything. I'll get you some more. Just come by my shop and we'll get you some. Just have to talk to the hive and figure out a couple things.
All right. Well, let me at least just, give you payment ahead of time. And she's gonna.
Of course not. No.
Are you sure? I made these and I turned to Atticus and Celeste as well, who are here. I made these all last night for you, anyways. And I mean, really, please, just take it. I got strawberry and blueberry, and we did get some honey as well, and I've tried to flavor it to suit all y'all's needs. And she probably hands each of you like 2 to 3 jars that are your favorite flavors of preserves and like some biscuits that she made.
Well, now everyone has to answer what their favorite preservative flavor is.
Oh, darling. You really shouldn't have. You know I love strawberries.
Oh, I picked them fresh from my garden or yesterday morning, and I just made sure that they were the best quality, not too much sugar either, because I know you don't like it too sweet.
Right. Well, they're the perfect shade of scarlet.
Oh,
And
that's so cute.
I think you'll note outside in the world, he wears like a scarf, like a green scarf wrapped up to his nose. His nose is sensitive, so he's one of those guys that has it like up to here, and he'll pull down and enjoy the smell, and have a little nibble of the preservative there, and maybe he doesn't say so much, but it's very genuine in his thanks and appreciation.
Scarlet, you are the nicest. You know that I love the blueberries very, very specifically from your garden. I love you. I wrote you a love letter. I wrote all of you a love letter, actually. Hi, friends.
Oh, hello. And then like grabs the note. It's like, Scarlet, are these peaches and honey? Oh, thank you so much. You have the most exquisite taste, darling.
Darling, the forest just provides for me, and I just sort of package it up, sweeten it up just for you, but I really cannot take much credit. Oh, Celeste, thank you for the note. This is so lovely. Can we read it now, or should we read it in private?
No, oh my gosh, please read it now, all of you. It's not specialized. For every single one of you, it just says, "My dearest Scarlet, my dearest Priv, and my dearest Atticus, I love you. You're my best friend."
Literally a love letter.
Oh, this is just like the one you gave me last time I saw you, and the time before that, and the time before that. And she opens a pouch, and there's like 6 letters in a pocket that she's just been saving, but they're perfectly preserved. I'm gonna put this right by the others. Thank you, dear.
Well, how else would you guys know I love you if I don't write it?
You are so sweet.
That's true. That's true. All right, so what did we want to visit first? I know that we didn't really have a chance to plan last time we talked about what we wanted to do, but did we want to do some activities? Do we want to do some games? Do we want to do some shopping?
Oh, I'm in the mood to peruse. I like to find the smell of the year, as it were. So anything that I can find, the inspiration that takes me. But I think some games first would be fun. I don't get out a lot.
I'm all for games, but I would like... What games are you thinking about, Atticus?
Well, Atticus, did you read the letter that was sent to you that kind of gave the details of what would be happening today?
No.
Then you don't know the games that will be happening.
No, not Aetherius, not JoJo. I don't know the games that I want to play. I don't know what the games are, but I want to play them.
Reggie, don't do it. My cat is about to cause chaos.
Reggie.
Don't do it.
Grab that cat.
Don't do it.
Reggie.
Grab him.
Do it, Reggie.
You little stinker's orange fluffy butt is just primed to jump on top of my shelf that's holding a Sauron.
Did Reggie just hiss?
No.
Okay. I was like, that's new.
I have never heard him hiss. That would be wild. He's a true orange cat. Okay, so yeah. So like I didn't actually write a letter that had everything there. It's just if your characters happen to have read it.
I don't
then I would
think
tell
Atticus would What a Reddit? No, I think he woke up late already. All right.
Yeah, probably slipped on it like a banana peel walking out.
Yeah, just kind of like this is a big deal, but
Yeah.
he's
Well,
here
then you
for-
have no idea what kind of games are happening.
Celeste, my dear,
Mm-hmm.
didn't your team of worker moths create this missive?
Well, we wrote all the letters, the invitations. Can't you tell? Isn't the handwriting lovely?
Of course, as always. Just, would you be able to help Atticus pick a game?
Oh, absolutely. There were a couple that are definitely my favorite and I really wanted to play. On?
Yes.
That
I was waiting
gorgeous.
for my turn.
Excellent, masterful execution, legendary handoff.
That was so
Beautiful.
good. Just the beat of that was so good.
I love you. Like, hell yeah, I do. On.
Help me out.
There are 3 games. There is one called The Shell, another one called Pearl Shuffle, and another one called Targets.
Okay. So, my top favorite one was Pearl Shuffle.
Oh.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. Whatever a pearl is. Yes.
It's a lovely game.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Is a pearl not a giant spherical what would you call that? A gem?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It is.
There's this slow humming that you hear, and there's this iridescent purple dragonfly that flies right above your head. We collected them from the ocean.
Aren't they lovely?
So much.
I feel the whimsy in the world. I think Atticus takes is willing to lower his scarf just a little bit to take in some smells, and is like, yeah.
Okay.
I think
well,
that sounds nice.
I'm also gonna have you be the first one to make a roll for me. Using
What?
your D6, I'm gonna tell you
Oh shit.
some of the things that you can smell. And since yours is so strong, you get a +3.
Oh hell yeah, I do. All right. Let's see. Ooh, okay, that was pretty good. That was 6 + 3, 9.
Ooh, excellent. You put your nose up to the air, even if it's for a brief moment, to just take in all of the whimsy, and you can
smell the whimsy.
You can
I
smell.
sniff the whimsy. Tell
You
me,
sniff
storyteller.
the fucking whimsy, and it smells of mint.
I smell a crisp, serene mintiness, inviting, sharp.
And since you rolled a 9, I'll tell you the direction that it's coming from, and it's coming from a specialty drink vendor.
What ooh. You know, dears, I'm feeling a bit thirsty, and I'm detecting an olfactory sensation of the minty persuasion. That way.
All right, well, that does sound delicious. I don't know that I've ever had mint before. Typically, my garden produces fruits. I know. Listen, I'm a fruity lady. I tend not to go towards the spices, all right? Like, I'm willing to try today.
My love, you have to come by and I can brew you some mint tea. It's lovely this time of year.
Does it go well with jam? Can I put jam in?
You can't put jam in it, I don't believe, but can eat one of these lovely scones with all of your jam on top. That is enough. But I think I might be able to make some. We'll find out.
And I assume everybody is going to be following the sniffer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going
100%.
with some minty freshness.
Excellent. I'm going to say that way too many times. Take a shot every time I say excellent, because for some reason that's my word tonight. You make your way through a couple of different vendors and some friends who stop by to say hello, but you eventually make your way to the specialty drink vendor. And some of you will recognize this friend of yours. This is Sam. Sam is also a moth, same with all the other vendors, because they all have really pretty wings. Sam has wings of blue, pink, and white, and greets you all as you, let's see. All of you, come over to the side. Just come over to the side. And there's this side entrance to the vendor's stall, but there's no line there. And Sam says, look, just because, I really like you guys, you can skip the line. What do you guys want? Oh my gosh, here. Hold on, let me get you a menu. And Sam runs back with a liquid-stained menu of a multitude of colors. There is no description as to what the drinks pertain. There's just names. One of them is Zip Zap. The others are Tree's Bark, Fire Lily, Polargies, Blackbeard's Revenge, Mimic Breath, Pixie, and Refreshing Mint Water.
Ooh. High quality H2O. Let's do.
Okay, so 1 mint water, got it. What about for you guys?
I want to take
Sorry,
the
my husband
menu.
brought me dinner.
That's so sweet. Thank you, husband.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. On.
Wish I had one of
Thanks,
those.
Mr. On.
Oh!
I want to take the menu from Sam and be like, "Oh, Sam, I love you too. Thanks." And she's gonna take a quick look at it. Yeah, I want water too.
Okay, so that's 2 mint waters. Okay, anybody else?
I know we came here for the mints, but I feel like I'd be missing out if I did not take this pollinate.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, good. Nobody's ordered that yet, and I've been really looking forward to testing it out. And with just this bubble of excitement, their little antennas kind of like vibrate slightly as she's so excited.
Sam,
Yeah.
I've never really tried any of this. Is there something that you would say is like a specialty or maybe your most popular that I should try for a first time?
Well, and Sam beckons you closer to whisper in your ear. Do you want to play a little prank?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the Tree's Bark, and then you'll see what happens. Okay? It'll be a prank to somebody else, not you. It's funny.
Okay,
I
that
promise.
was okay.
Yeah.
All right, deal. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sam, darling.
Ah, yeah.
Would I be able to change my order to the tree's bark as well?
Nope.
Ah,
But could we also add?
You could add one.
Yes. Could we add an additional of what Kriv wants, but also the Zip Zap Zoom?
You want the Zap too? The Zap Zapadoo?
Oh,
Zap Zap.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Aw, I want 2 drinks too.
I
Okay,
want-
well then what do you want? It's all free today.
We're gonna start double fisting drinks. Let's go. Let's go.
I will say these are non-alcoholic.
you don't know that.
It's a vibe.
It's a
It's a vibe.
It's just
They
a
all
spritzer.
do something.
Oh, they do? Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
I'm double fisting these drinks anyway.
Oh,
what about it?
absolutely.
Might as
What
well.
about it?
Okay, so Celeste, what's the other one you want?
Can I have the pixie one?
Pixie, okay. Okay. Excellent. Is that what everybody wants? Everybody's good? Okay. Give me like
Sam.
a couple minutes. What?
I said thank you, Sam.
Oh, I thought you asked me for something.
No, honey, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'll be right back. And she goes teetering off. And you have a few minutes before Sam comes back.
Is there a game nearby of any kind?
Ooh, great idea. Yes, there is the Pearl Shuffle nearby.
Oh, Atticus, you wanted to play this. Sam, we're just gonna be at the next stall. Just give us away. Okay. Yeah, let's, yeah.
Let's hook arms.
This is going to be such a great day.
I'm excited. It's nice to get out. I should do it more often.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we don't really see you like out during the day or like ever. This is
Or even
nice.
at night.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it's I'm working on getting better.
It's okay. You know, take your time. We're always here for you.
But
Just
it's-
missed you is all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see you. I miss you too. Come, let's play games. Make the
There
most
it
of the
is.
day.
I think Crib
Two.
blushes at this.
Ooh,
Over. And you hear these like tiny little giggles of cuteness as these two like baby spiders walk past you guys during your guys' conversation. Just be like, that was so cute. Oh my gosh. Just adoring you all.
Why
You-
can't spiders be like that in real life? I want them
Right.
to
I know,
be cute,
right?
not creepy.
Did you? I need to verify this to be extra sure, but I read somewhere that spiders learn your habits and schedules so they know when to avoid you.
Hate it. Hate it.
Yeah, I hated that too,
No,
so I needed you all
would
to know
like
that
it
too.
if it was like they knew my schedule and like they do like the little wave when you're leaving.
That would be cute. That would be
That
cute.
is
I'm
actually-
into that.
Those are the
Those little
spiders I
fuzzy
want.
jumping
Yeah,
spiders.
the fuzzy one.
That's
Yeah,
totally
they're
what these two were. They were like,
Yeah. yeah, that's what I
That's
pictured.
adorable.
that's so cute.
I
Okay.
love them so much.
You make it over, which is not terribly far, couple of steps, over to your friend Demi. And she runs the Pearl Shuffle game. Their wings are black, gray, and white with purple stripes. This is my favorite one. And she greets you all by waving enthusiastically. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Are you so excited to play?
Very.
I mean, we don't know the rules, so I'd love, all of us maybe would like an explanation.
I mean, maybe. But no, you're totally right. But first, one of the things that you need to do in order to play first is share an accomplishment that you have done this year. So, I'll explain the rules while you think about it. So, this is this. And she puts her wings out to show this display on this wooden table with a white tablecloth. And there are 3 shells that are covering certain parts of the table. Now, and she lifts one of them has pearl in it. Puts back down. The others do not. And so I'm gonna shuffle these around, and you have to pick which one that you think it's in. So who's going first?
Okay. I want to go, but I want to sniff it. I want to detect via super smell. I'm actually the Carney game hustler with my nose.
Okay. Roll a d6 for me.
All right.
And because these objects are both from the ocean, I'm gonna have you only get a +1.
Okay. Accept it. That is a 5 plus 1, 6.
Okay. Let's see here.
My first job was a Carney Games keep. Like,
You little stinker.
I know how to find this stinking little duck.
You're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. Are you being sneaky trying to do this, or do you almost dramatically lower your
I
mask?
think I do. I think this is a full, like, I unveil my prized schnoz, my super sniffer. Fucking, it's almost like the Superman S, but it's my nose, my face.
And Demi looks over at you. I know what you're doing. And she looks at you with like darting eyes, and then goes inside this tank where she'd been keeping all the shells so they didn't dry out. She takes a piece of seaweed and wipes it on every single one of the shells.
Oh.
But there is a faint smell still there. But when I have you roll again to figure out where it's at, it's gonna be much harder.
Okay. What's what was this person's name? This
Demi.
Demi, darling. We all have noses.
Yeah, but yours is stronger than everybody else's.
No, it's more practiced. You could have just as sharp a sense as I.
I don't think so. But
You're right.
I don't trust you.
That's
so you better
okay.
share your accomplishment with me.
Well, my accomplishment this year, perhaps. And he kind of looks over to his friends that are with him. I'm doing better about reaching out to my friends, making time to see them.
That's
And
a
I would
really
like
good one.
very much to win them something, Demi.
Pulling on my heartstrings with that one, aren't you? Okay. Cracks her knuckles. All right. Here we go. And speedily, with like an uncanny speed, is almost as if you're watching like something gets fast forwarded and it's like skipping a little bit. It's how it looks with her hands. Okay. We're ready. Let's see that sniffer work. Go ahead and roll for me. You don't get a plus with anything.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him with my schnoz.
However, we
It's a
will
5.
see too. Oh, hey, that works too.
I got this guy. I smelled him. He who smells him built him.
There's also 2 rerolls on the table, so in case anybody needs them, they are there. Somebody donated for the Macarena, but there's no name attached to it. So I think the one person that hasn't done it yet, JoJo's gonna have to do it. And then I will tell you if you got the pearl or not.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tell you while you dance.
No, I think it's come now, Demi, don't you want to be a friend? I'm here with my friends and I want to have a good time. And I'm going to give it a little extra. Look, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. There's nothing crazy about my super schnoz.
I'm just a guy. Okay. Your sniffer goes to work. And you are drawn to the one in the middle.
I think that one. I feel the pull, the salt, the brine of the seas, the open air of the wind that came and brought.
Okay, before you start monologuing, yes, you got it.
I knew. No, that's the thing. I knew that. I knew.
Congratulations, your sniffer wins once again.
Now, Demi, you can't cut someone off mid-monologue.
I can, though. Have you seen this line that's starting to happen?
Oh.
And there's not a long line forming?
Oh, sorry.
Absolutely, we see this long, long line, darling.
Demi, we
Anyways.
love Atticus and their
I
monologues.
do too. I'm just being a stinker. Anyways, that is 5 tickets, and she slides it on the table over to you as if a hearty exchange just happened.
Demi, we really should do this more often.
We should. Maybe you should text me back.
We have phones here?
Oh, totally. For sure.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. We can have whatever we want, right?
oh, yeah.
They're just
You're right.
magical.
I should text you back.
You should. Anyways, does anyone else want to play?
I don't know that it's really my speed, and as you pointed out, we do have a line. I don't want to hold anybody up.
Oh, no, you're fine. If you want to, you totally can. If not, Sam is waving you down.
Oh yes, we gotta go
Our
get
drinks
our
are ready.
drinks. Yes.
Yeah, we can't let Sam wait.
Mm-mm.
And
be
Sam
back.
is just frantically like,
Hi, Sam.
hi.
We're
Okay, are you
coming.
guys,
We'll be there. We'll be there.
are you guys ready? And her little wings are just kind of fluttering with excitement. Okay, so I'm gonna give these ones to you guys first. And then, okay, so here's how it's gonna go. And there's these drinks lined up, and they are beautiful. So the 2 mint waters, they don't. Here, I'll just have it to you guys. And hands it over to Celeste and over to Atticus. Do you take a sip immediately, or do you hold on to it?
I think I smell around the ring.
Like a wine connoisseur?
Yeah. Like, I have no idea what that's like, but I'm fantasying it right now.
Ooh, how does it smell? Is it nice?
Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's the mint. It's the mint water first. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Celeste, would you like to have some?
Oh, well, if you want me to go first, I guess I could. Thanks.
Now, that's a true gentleman having the lady go first.
Thanks, Atticus. And I will take a sip.
As you take a sip, this minty water is the most refreshing thing that you have ever tasted. It clears your mouth, any bad breath that you might have had, and if you had a hungover, you think that this would cure it.
Sam, this is beautiful.
Does Celeste look happy drinking it? Like, did it show on your face?
That's up to Celeste.
She always looks happy.
I think this is still pleasing for Atticus. I think it's one of those things that it's like, it's good to see people happy outside.
Yeah, I think so. Do you take a sip as well, Atticus?
I do.
It is the same thing for you. The mint might be just slightly strong just because of your sensitive nose, but it is still one of the most beautiful things you have ever tasted.
Delicious and refreshing.
Thanks, I worked really hard on that one. Okay, now, next, we have, let's see, I wrote it down here, Pollargies, and then Trees Bark. Okay, so for you, you get that one, you get that one. Okay, so Pre-Vanilla, you take yours first.
And this is the Pollard name, correct? Or the Pollargies?
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a sip immediately. Trust Sammy with my life.
I am glad you do. As you take it up to your mouth, you can see reflected in the light this beautiful pink swirled just sparkliness within the cup, and it tastes rather florally, but not in the way it's like kind of weird. It's really sweet, and nothing happens yet. Nothing happens.
This is
Okay,
delicious.
now it's. Oh no! Hold on, just a second. I'll show you.
There's
You
more?
okay? There's more. So, Scarlet, it's your turn. This is Tree's bark,
Trust this.
and you look into the glass, and it's mostly green, but there are like brown, sparkling swirls inside, and it smells of fresh moss after a rainfall.
Oh, that's like nothing I've ever seen or smelled or held, but
Captured it. It's perfect. So I must ask before you do that, what's your favorite color?
well, it must be red, darling. Can't you tell?
just
And
have
for
to
the
be
first
sure.
time, her wings come out, and they're like the pink and purple and blue coloration on the top, and then like how there's the second half, and there's like giant red streaks on the
Ugh.
second half on the bottom.
You are such a show off. I love it.
Well, I try not to be, but sometimes one can't help one's nature.
It's true. Okay, now you can drink it.
All right, and she does look a little suspicious because she was told that this would be a prank on somebody and hasn't like seen it yet, but she takes it anyways.
You
does try.
take it. And the taste is also florally. And you feel on the top of your head this slight tingling, and you feel wisps of your hair move out of your face, bits of like your fur and stuff, and it forms a flower crown on your head with red flowers.
Oh,
That's
oh my
lovely.
god! Do you have a mirror? I think I can tell.
Oh, I totally have
don't
a
know.
mirror. And holds it up. Before you can say another word, Privanilla, you start sneezing.
Oh, girl.
Excuse me.
Sorry. For the next 4 minutes, every time you encounter a flower, you sneeze.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
just-
Oh, shit.
But you just gave them flowers.
Uh-huh. This is
Sammy.
a prank.
Priv. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Oh, and then they like cover their nose.
Hey. Atticus is gonna reach out and like put his hand on your forearm, and then he's going to take his scarf off and
Aw.
wrap it around your face and your nose, and we'll tuck it into your collar. There, that should help.
Thank you so much.
Well-
Question. Priv has to know, and because there has to be an answer to this. What does Atticus smell like? Because I'm pretty sure this smells like Atticus.
Oh, interesting. That's a good point. I imagine I'm picturing like a rainforest kind of. If rainforest mist had a smell, that's what I picture.
Oh, it's great. I'm so glad that this is covering Priv's face because they are the same color as Scarlet's wings right now. They are blushing hard. Like, oh, thank you.
Green's a good color on you.
Squeals actually, and just say, oh, okay.
Sam like faints behind the bar.
Oh no!
Sam! Oh shit! Sam, what's wrong? Help!
No, it's fine. You guys were just that was really cute.
Mhm.
Anyways,
I will-
I'll let you finish.
No, you go right ahead.
I'm gonna write a book about this, Scarlet.
A book. Oh, that would be so lovely. Just make sure you get the shade all right. And like for the first time, you guys see her really preening in front of the mirror, and she's like unwittingly like dusting pollen off, and it's blowing right in Privanilla's face.
I am like, Privanilla is still like doing a little sniffle, but kind of like hides behind Atticus. So it's just like, are you
Don't
doing this
worry.
on
Oh,
purpose?
You only have a minute left. You'll be okay.
I'm sorry. I'll stand over here. And she does take a few steps back, but is like reaching to still see in the mirror.
Sam will move
Still
with
preening.
you with the mirror and
Yes.
puts it down so you can admire yourself as much as possible and gets ready to hand you the rest of the drinks. But before we go into that, we are going to take our break for the evening. So we will see you all in about 10-ish minutes. We'll see you soon.
Sick.
Bye.
In spite of monsters that we've slayed, the nobles treat us with such hatred. They always stop us at the gate, increasing levels of taxation. I pray the gods above will send a blessing. Whoa, 'cause lately every shop takes part in stressing the gold I possess. No more HP. Preparing battlegrounds, level ones in the crowd. Not many are allowed. One crit could bring them down. So squishy from the mold. They're weak but very bold. Took hours to propose, but seconds to dispose. Who starts this alone? You sadist. Yeah, they'll gain ground to break dust. Oh, it's too easy. Killing off a player's level 1 PC. No longevity. Falling off too high a tree. No more HP. No more HP. You better flee. Preparing battlegrounds, level ones in the crowd. Not many are allowed. One crit could bring them down. So squishy from the mold. They're weak but very bold. Took hours to propose, but seconds to dispose. Who starts this alone? You sadist. Yeah, they'll gain ground to break dust. Oh, it's too easy. Killing off a player's level 1 PC. No longevity. Falling off too high a tree. No more HP. No more HP. You better flee. No more HP. No more HP. We're supposed to be a boon, but I've been hearing voices from the moment I tuned. You hearts of zombies right into sanity. About to break this sword. No, I cannot disown. Wisdom feeling worth it, cutting closer to the bone. I'm scorned, my party does implore. Just throw that evil thing away. I'm not as brave as it appears. So many nights in tears, so my patron invaded my dreams. Offering fabled powers, wow, impressing knights and crowns. Love the flattery, but I'm hiding evil inside me. No light can break this thrall. This cursed blade, it brought out to us all. This sword was supposed to be a boon, but I've been hearing voices from the moment I tuned. You hearts of zombies right into sanity. About to break this sword. No, I cannot disown. Wisdom feeling worth it, cutting closer to the bone. I'm scorned, my party does implore. Just throw that evil thing away. Here at me, character ready. I'll join the crew. D20 raring, join the melee. I'm vaccinated, let's play in person. Party tune, monk strike, paladin spike, cleric runes, rogue side, druid wild shaping. I love playing new, raise stats, full class, arena rights, homebrew 2. Just might be worth managing. I love playing. Build backstory much too specific. D&D transphobic for hours, been forever, scream Eureka.
Players who can enter the story and don't need ploy, but know when to be the perfect guide. Engaging with the mission as we go on expedition. It's so awesome, I'd roll 9 to 5. Not bitter if we die, glimmer of the prize. That would bring us back to life. All my dreaming guarantees that if I do a company, I'll fit in better than these rights. Here at me, character ready. I'll join the crew. D20 raring, join the melee. I'm vaccinated, let's play in person. Bardic tune, Moths track, paladins, my cleric roots. Rogues hide, you're wild chipping. I love her playing new. Race cast, full class, rewrites homebrew 2. Just might be worth managing. I love her playing. I love her playing. I love her playing.
This group is homicidal.
NPCs got no vitals.
They gawk
At crime,
but soon
they'll find
the
the
DM ends the cycle saving throw.
Which movie behold their eyes, these creatures will be their demise. TPK. Tree traps on the ground, make one wrong step. Wait, what's that sound? TPK.
Monsters are so burly, resistance makes them sturdy. The dungeon crawls a non-stop brawl, they waste their big spells early.
Which would be too easy. A quick end would not please me. The slow descent into madness is payback for NPCs. It's the sovereign glue that makes the arrow stay in you. TPK. At this point, just roll their saves. I guess today won't be the day. TPK.
Been working a job that I can't stand anymore. Been waiting for someone to take a shit from me. There's nothing standing between me and that door. All these players I know are who I wanna see. What if I play a druid who's fey? We can finally clear this cave. Then I can change into a creature that I wanna be. So roll, it's D&D night. Yeah. I'll play as a bard on the weekend. Where can I get another healing? Roll, it's D&D night. Yeah, blood is gold, gotta spend
joy in keeping my soul, and that I would trade them all on my gold. Demon just laughed at me, didn't say more. Guess I should read the next contract in full. They had them supple demon wings, hooves with the fur. The whole cult to summon and blur. They'll snatch your soul, Next thing you know, drug you be low, 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 low. Till dancing in chance, signing blood on these contracts. They caught up in a hellish hedonistic trance. They'll snatch your soul, Next thing you know, drug you be low, 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 low. Hey, do you know what I gotta do so I can go? My dear made it clear I should hit the road. Matter of fact, contract should be rewrote. Patron pointed out a couple things to know. 1 pack, come on. 2 packs, come on. 3 packs, come on. Now that's too bad. My soul remains all intact. Cause of that, you're gonna need another draft. After I told them it was straight inferno, I knew it was over. I found a loophole that proclaimed me my soul. It's highlighted in bold. The rich couldn't control, so I started to get up and roll like a stroller. Right out the portal, then closed it. Sorry, I had to inform ya. Just keep in mind like a warning if they show you their supple demon wings, hooves with the fur. The whole cult to summon and blur. They'll snatch your soul, Next thing you know, drug you be low, 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 low. Till dancing in chance, signing blood on these contracts. They caught up in a hellish hedonistic trance. They'll snatch your soul, Next thing you know, drug you be low, 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 low. We make our memories, wake, drive, work, rest. But we are more than these. I've made 1,000 lives with friends. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. Fall in love to fight the apathy. Enemies to friends, we hope, we dream. Watch as it all ends with the sword swing. We make our fantasies, wake, love, high quest. And we'll remember these as our life fades on deathbeds. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just a little guy. You bit my neck and led me through undeath. We commune with gods, overcome our scars. In fiction, forged in fiction, we remain. I sailed the sky as just...
Was anybody else just vibing to arcane anthems, or is it just me?
Just wiggling over here.
I love our break music so much. So shout out to Arcane Anthems, who does most of the music that we use. Wonderful human being. I also want to give a shout out to Feral Moonbeam, who is Rawra's partner, and they had posted about some pride art that they'd done, and one of them was a moth. And I said,
Nice.
I must have that for the layout. So you see the pride moth on the layout. That was by Feral Moonbeam. So thank you very much for letting us showcase your art and trusting us with your PNG. That was a silly sentence. Okay, so we are back now with everybody who had gotten their first round of drinks. The sneezing has come to an end for pre-vanilla. Pre-vanilla. I keep trying to say pre-vanilla, like hard, like on the vanilla part, because that's my favorite scent. So Sam has taken the mirror and put it over by Scarlet, so then you can continue just to preen and admire yourself with your new crown. But as Sam does that, before moving over to the rest, kind of like leans up on the counter. So Scarlet, just so you know, that crown is magical, and the flowers will never die.
Oh my god.
They'll never die.
That's beautiful. And she starts taking some of the petals and like sewing them like right then and there, pulling out like already spooled on a needle and thread out of a pocket and like stitching them as like a collar up and down on their cape.
So you know we're gonna need to partner up for because I've heard that for another celebration later this year that we're gonna do basically like a flower dresses and suits and stuff.
Oh my, that's so kind. I mean, I've never considered myself couturist, but I can learn. I got some time.
It's all subject. You can it's basically whatever you want. Just make it like extra pretty. It's really all it is.
Do that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
see, you're already couture. It's perfect.
And she starts sewing one onto Sam.
Leaning over. Okay, so the other drinks are these ones, and we had a tree's bark over here for pre-vanilla, and then we had a pixie for Celeste, and then we had a zap for you, Atticus. These don't have to be drank in any particular order. There's no other pranks, I promise. I swear. But see, you already see if you drink yours first, you'll be fine because the sneezing is over, and now you get a flower crown. So tell me, what's your favorite color?
It would be violet, and takes a very tentative sip at this point.
And you took such a tiny sip, and you can feel the tinglies on the top of your head, things kind of like moving around, and the flower crown pops up, but it's only half a flower crown. You're gonna have to drink a little bit more than that. And then you'll get the rest of the flower crown, because you know you've got the flowers.
Drink, come on. And she's like trying to hold it up and like tipping it into
like, or a split second, Priv is just trying to make sure they don't start sneezing. That's my type of cat right there.
Reggie.
Yeah.
Reginald Von Reggie, what are you doing?
Do more of it. Hell yeah. Get in there. Sorry.
Chaos! Chaos in the corner.
Don't knock that over again, Reggie.
Get him.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
Come on.
He likes to knock over that dagger or the lightsaber.
Oh, that's
anyways.
Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, drink the rest and you'll get the rest of your flower crown.
And just trying to make sure they don't start sneezing because of okay, I think I'll be fine. And then drinks the rest of it.
And there's no sneezing, and the rest of your head finishes feeling tingly, and it goes poof. And there's a double amount of flowers now.
Oh,
Reggie.
Wow.
Reggie.
Reginald.
Sir.
air jail for Reggie.
The cat just wants some of the flower drink.
He's
I
like,
think.
"Come
I think
on,
he's just
what do
putting
you
up a
mean?"
fuss.
What do you
They
mean?
just want a
give a little
flower
bit of me.
crown.
Uh-oh.
I normally don't close my door, but that was too close.
Chaos Kitty.
Chaos Kitty. He's got such an orange brain. But yeah, you have poofed into a double amount of flowers.
Oh. Okay. And
Those
it's
flowers
like,
will also never die.
it like I am extra. So is Priv. Priv's
tell me more.
like hat, like the flower crown, is basically like a giant church lady's hat with like a small like
Yes.
veil over it, and it's just like, do I look great?
Stop.
That eye be
Gorgeous.
coming down in front of your face. Oh,
Thank you. You should have led with this one instead of the pollen one, dearie.
well, it just depended on who ordered what first.
You also could have warned me that it was going to be a trick.
Well, that's
It's
that's so
funnier
fun.
this way.
Whose side are
Exactly.
you on?
And Sam pushes forward the other two. drinks.
Everyone's.
Who is next?
I sip zip zap.
You sip zip zap.
Yeah,
Zip
I sip the zip zap zap.
Say that 5 times fast.
No, I can't. I'll vomit.
A moment. So you look into this glass, and it is yellow, and it looks as if there's flashes of lightning inside. You give it a drink, and it almost shocks you a little bit, like kind of throughout your body as you drink it, like when you drink cold water, and it kind of just feels like it goes everywhere. It's like that, but a kind of like shocking sensation. And I didn't finish my notes. It says you gain blank.
I gain blank.
I forgot to finish that one.
Oh.
So, chat, what is something fun
Don't
that
give it a chat. Wait.
give us some ideas as to what this drink could have happened in relation to specifically like the lightning or like something cool like that. So while we think about that, we'll go over to Celeste, who gets the pixie drink. And it is... So Sam slides over when the rest of the drink towards you, and it's a tiny thimble filled with a pink liquid.
Oh, this is so cute. Now, Sammy, you have to remember, I love you, okay? And
I
we're
love you
one of your
too.
best friends.
Yeah.
So this isn't a prank, right?
No, you're gonna love it.
Okay, well, I trust you. And then she'll
Okay.
just take the whole thing.
And it smelled as sweet as it tasted. And there is this small puff of not really like smoke, but it's just kind of like poof. And Celeste disappears. But if you look a little bit harder, Celeste has turned into the size of a pixie.
Oh my god, guys, I've gotten so small. I'm so cute.
Celeste, where are you?
I'm over here.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, there you are, darling. Why'd you get so small?
Well, Sammy said it wasn't a prank, but I think it might have been.
Oh my god, you're adorable.
Your voice is killing me. I'm going to cry.
Oh my god, thanks.
You're so adorable.
I think
This drink turned out better than
Lovely.
I ever imagined.
she like starts pinning you to her lapel, like as like a decoration.
This is the
Gently,
best day of my
gently.
life.
Oh my god, this is great! It's like we're gonna be together forever. Oh my goodness.
This is lovely.
And this will last 5 minutes. And then you'll
Oh, I
poof
wish
back.
it lasted forever.
I mean, I guess you could continue. I mean, well, here's the thing. It lasts as long, or it lasts as long. However much you drink is how long it lasts. Yeah.
We'll talk later, Sam.
Would
So
you
you
like me to
wanna
keep feeding you
unpin-
like with a? No, I was gonna say I could feed her with a dropper and just like keep her small, just every couple of minutes.
I can give you a dropper that'll have some in it. So you can just feed my dropper.
Only if you
no,
want to,
it's
Celeste.
okay.
Are you just okay? Okay, all right. Well, the
I want
option's
to
there.
enjoy the day.
That's true.
Sorry, if you can't tell, we've got a voice actor among us.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Talented.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, that was it for your drinks. I gotta get back to the line that is now doubled since there was only 2 of us working, and I was just working with you guys. Because I like you the most. Anyways. Yeah.
Bye, Sammy.
And Sammy floats off with their blue, pink, and white wings as they excitedly talk to others and get their orders. And you can hear in the background random sneezes of other patrons who have had the other drink. Oh, wait! And, actually, wait! Hold on! She kind of, like, yells. And that same bumblebee that smacked you in the face earlier comes flying around. These are for you guys. And hands each of you 5 tickets.
Ooh.
Okay, bye now.
Thank you so much.
Excuse me.
What?
You're fine. Come. And just does the.
Yes.
Have you found your love yet?
No?
You should probably.
There's these huge wide eyes as you start talking. Pupils dilate.
All the gods.
And and this bee just torpedoes into the flowers on your head. And starts like bathing themselves in the flowers.
Father Moth, can you get out of there?
Oh.
But it smells so good. This is how we get drunk, you know?
Get out of here.
Can I have this, so I have this, cat decided I have the side effect of puffiness.
I was about to say.
I got this. So
You absolutely do.
I think what I interpret this as like that kind of static shock of like socks on carpet, you know? I feel like that kind of puffy, right? Like maybe I fuzz out a little bit, but I think as the bees in the hat of flowers, it's like, oh no, you really, but his face kind of is a little puffy, kind of like Willy Wonka-ish a little bit. Like I'm getting a little puffy. It's like, no, you really should come out of the hatch, and trying to like convince the bees to come out of Triv's beautiful hat, but it's my usual charm and suave is Willy Wonka-fied.
Why are you talking so slow?
Zips up.
Oh, actually, come with me. I actually need you to try something. Sammy, one more of your apologies, please.
You want an apology?
Apologies, please.
Oh, okay. Sure.
For my friend here.
You son of a bitch.
Get out of my hat!
and Sam teeters over. Here you go.
Oh, and just leans head down. For you.
For me?
Of course, for all of your hard work. I got your queen gives you things.
Thank you so much.
Oh no.
I don't normally.
Darling, what is wrong?
And with every sneeze, a puff of pollen just flies everywhere. And
I'm going to catch the pollen in a little jar that I was trying to earlier.
I'm gonna come over and like stand underneath it and try to get my skin under.
There's a under the glow of pollen. Somebody trying to catch it, and this bee just sneezing all over the place, spraying pollen. He eventually is able to catch his breath and starts like flying away very heavily because they're still covered in pollen and just. Thank you.
Tried my best. Thought I was giving up my hat. Absolutely not. A resourceful queen, okay?
Could everybody roll for me a d6 really quick?
Yeah.
3.
4.
5,
6.
6.
Wow.
No one did a 5.
5.
You did 5? Okay. The two of you, in one of your pockets, feels slightly heavier.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
What's this?
Am I getting big again? What's happening?
Wait, are you getting big again?
Still
While
like
stroking the
into my
lapel?
lapel and like
Whoop.
I love
That joke was so layered. And you each feel something in your pocket as you take it out, and you had heard about this happening in last year's festival, that there were these tiny little beetles going around putting trinkets in people's pockets. And you both have been graced with your first trinket, and you both have heart-shaped buttons.
Oh, it's lovely. I'm going to take off Atticus's scarf and like pin the button to it and give it back to him. Like, oh, thank you for earlier.
Yeah, I was happy to give it to you.
And like very, very sheepishly, it's just like, I'm sorry, it probably smells like vanilla now.
I can't read it. What does it say?
Does that say gay?
I wrote a book about this.
Continue the romance, please.
Thank you. And like flustered as shit. And as a scammer, like Privanilla is like lost for words right now. I just wanted to give this back to you. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. I'm happy it was of use. I'm happy I could be there for you. And
It's always nice to just have you around.
I think he'll begin to wrap the scarf back around himself, and it's better than it was before.
Priv cannot like control themselves. It's like, okay. Where to next? Where cannot form a sentence.
Well, what's left? We've done some games. We've had some drinks. Is there
maybe it's time for some snacks?
Sex?
Ooh.
Snacks.
Oh.
Snacks.
Oh my
Listen,
sorry,
darling.
don't mind me.
Priv's like,
It's not in game. It's not in game.
I think I'm gonna mop your brow a little bit.
I was telling you guys about the volatile sex hormones.
That was not in game again.
Mhm.
My ears just broke. It really.
I mean, listen,
jail
we go for some
anyway.
sex too. Listen, it is Pride Month. I'm up for anything.
I am locked in jail. Don't mind me.
I mean, there are probably tents for that.
Not here.
Yeah.
Not in my hair, Pride Moth.
God damn it.
I mean, one of your moths did write a book called The Other Hole, so.
Excuse me?
Did you not hear that?
It's true.
Oh,
I write smut.
I didn't know that. I did not know that was you, darling. That's all.
She's so talented.
Great
so
work,
talented.
by the way.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, Scarlet, if I give you this trinket, will you make me a corset?
Oh, sure, darling. You don't even need to. Oh, I have such an idea. I could take the trinket and I'll put it like as the centerpiece. I will build the corset around it.
Oh, that's a beautiful idea.
All right. Okay. Do you need it for a special occasion? Do you want it to look a certain type of way? I see, you love the sparkly. Maybe we match the cape as well.
No, I just want you to make me something that you love.
Oh well, I love you, darling. So I'll make it. I'll just make it so special just for you. And she like immediately takes it and pulls out in another pocket a notebook, and you can see her sketching and like and then takes out a measuring tape like in between her chest and is like measuring and height and circumference and just is completely immersed now that you've given her a task.
And for Atticus, since you had just barely put the scarf back on, but it still gave enough time for your nose to go off. Somebody had mentioned snacks, and you can very, very clearly smell Bailey and their cooking. They have been tasked with doing the cooking for the evening, but it also helped contribute with a ton of snacks. And you can easily clock where that smell is coming from.
Sure. What may I ask? What is the prominent smell? Not necessarily what it is, but what's the profile? Is it like sweet? Is it savory?
It's a little bit more sweet. You're getting heavy hints of cherry.
I think we're due for snacks. I think we're due for some snacks, everyone. And I'm getting the faintest whiff of some cherry this way.
I love cherries.
Poppin' cherries.
Can you
on
Celeste?
How
just
quickly
evaporate. Specifically
Shadow, who's the tech right now, how quickly I saw my name.
Chat is feral right now.
This
Please,
is a hot mess in there. Hang on, I haven't even talked about tying the cherries with my tongue. Chill.
Oh. I mean,
Atticus, lead the way.
by Lee could
Atticus, lead the way.
Lead the way. You have Prim's attention now.
Depending on Atticus's I'm so lost in my own joke that I can't think.
We've made her
Atticus is attracted to. Bailey could also be an ex who talks about cherries.
Oh, okay. Sick. I go looking for the cherry stall, okay?
I'm just teasing. So you walk up to Bailey, who's got a small stall, but has a ton of different types of cobbler for people to come by and pick up. Nothing here is strictly really for sale unless somebody wanted to purchase or barter exchange. Pretty much everything is free. And so Bailey, they have pink, purple, and blue wings, and it's just happily just handing out these beautiful like stuff with cherries mostly. There's a little bit of blueberries and strawberries, but cherry is the most popular, with some vanilla ice cream and toasting it on top with a little bit of syrup to sweeten it up.
It does sound pretty tasty.
Hi everybody. Would you like to have some cherry cobbler? I also have some blueberry, some strawberry, some peach, and I think I only made like 3 rhubarb, but they're all gone.
I was really looking forward to that rhubarb.
Sorry, they went fast.
It's all right. It's all right.
I just adopted your accent.
It's so easy to go.
The Irish to Southern for some reason is just a pipeline.
That one and British is a pipeline.
Yes.
It's
sorry, darling, and those ran out rather fast.
No, I'm so happy for you that people are loving them. They smell delicious. Atticus led us here with their nose. Atticus would pick the best one for us to try.
I knew the cherries would get you. They get everybody, but you've got the special nose.
Well, I think it's you that probably has the special nose. You picked them, right? I think the peach sounds nice. Nice
sweet flavor profile.
Would you like some cream with it?
Oh yes.
I know how much you like it, so I will get it for you. And she starts making it. There's I'm thinking about this last second. But there's, let's see. No, I don't think there really is a bug kind of like that. But there is another one of those like cute little jumping spiders that waves at you, is holding this slightly too big of blowtorch for their body, and is ha 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 as they blowtorch the tops of these cobblers to make them toasty.
They're violent.
They are violent.
Oh.
All right, well, here's this one for you, Atticus. And she kind of like kisses her finger and boops your nose underneath your, or I guess on top of where your nose is. On the,
Probably
scarf.
like right here-ish, right here,
Yeah.
on the bridge. Always so sweet, Nat'ly. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, would anybody else like some? Oh, sorry, you also get 2 tickets. Everybody gets 2 per. And for the other people, before you get yours, you have to tell me an accomplishment you've had this year. I'm sorry. Nella? What was that? Are you giggling? What are you giggling at? And they look at you dead in the eyes.
Can a moth not laugh? What is the problem here?
I mean, I don't know.
What is...
I think you should start. What was your accomplishment this year?
Oh, darling. And like leans in all the way, grabs their hand. Well, I did a lovely job of matchmaking earlier this year, and I also did, and like looks at their friends and just, I have some very amazing friends in my life.
Oh.
What is your accomplishment this year? Bats their eyelashes and all that.
Not getting swindled by your cards.
My cards are not swindleable.
No, but for some reason you always win.
Well, that's just,
It's luck, isn't it?
some of us just have the luck of the forest, if you will.
That's offensive coming from someone who's Irish.
I think Atticus puts their hand on like between the shoulder blades, Priv's like shoulder blades, and says, well, you know what they say. Luck is what happens when skill meets opportunity.
What they said, can I get one of your peach as well and extra cream?
I wasn't even gonna ask. I knew that you needed it.
Thank you.
I got you. One moment. And the little spider. Ah! Here you go.
I love this. Thank you. It's literally breaking Priv.
His name is Trevor.
Trevor is the best. Trevor is the spider?
Yeah.
I love him.
I love him so
That was
much.
the first name I could think of for some reason.
Trevor must live at all costs.
Yeah.
Can I give him a ticket?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And he's actually got like a belt on and it's stuffed with tickets. Some of them are slightly burned on the end.
Make sure to give him a couple of mine. Oh, you're definitely gonna win, darling. You're amazing.
All right, here is yours. And now for you other two.
While this
Celeste.
conversation was...
Oh no, keep going.
No, I was just gonna say,
No.
while this conversation is happening, can I lean over to Atticus and be like, is this the one you were telling us with like the volatile pheromones? She seems really up and down. I don't know.
I
I have to admit there's a certain volatility. I couldn't keep it. There's I admit there seems to be a certain, but I think out of all of the smells I've had today, I think vanilla is my favorite.
Interesting. I mean, I've never really thought about what my favorite smell is, but I think cherry's quite nice, and these do smell delicious. I guess I'll give it a go. And she'll hesitantly reach over for one of the cherry pies and trade a few more items from her basket as she reaches.
Yay! Oh my goodness! Oh, this is gonna be so exciting. Thank you. That's so kind.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
And here's 3 tickets for you.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you.
Hopefully you guys are keeping track of the tickets you've been given, because I haven't. Okay, good.
I got it.
I've got concepts of a ticket.
That's great.
I've got ideas of a ticket.
Girl.
I've got ideas of a ticket. Celeste, I know you want blueberry, don't you?
Oh, I do. I would love a blueberry cobbler.
So, despite you having taken the pixie drink, I will still give you a full-sized one, and you can just nom on it till I think you start feeling yourself kind of slowly growing, and suddenly, boom,
geez.
you're full size.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. That really makes your joints kind of crickety after a while. Ugh. Wow, that was amazing. I'm definitely going to need more of that.
I'm pretty sure Sam would love to give you some. Anyways, blueberry. Normal amount of cream or extra?
I'm feeling adventurous. Give me extra.
Sounds good. All right. Here he goes. Ah! And hands you yours.
Thank you.
And you've all gotten your tickets, and she gestures you all off.
I have at least 5 tickets. I know I got 5 tickets from a silly little shell game. I want to know how many tickets we have for real. Let's ballpark it, because I'm gonna get a prize out of this.
So you have 12. I believe that Vanilla and Celeste have 7, and I've got 8. Party note taker over here.
Dang.
Many thanks.
All right.
Who was not taking notes?
What is the math number?
It's hot.
What is the big? It's 12. What was it?
So you have 12.
Yeah.
And then I have 8, and the other 2 have 7. So altogether, that is 34 tickets between the 4 of us.
Oh, we're getting some kind of ridiculous stuffed animal. We have. This liminal dream we're all sharing with the internet. I need to get a giant stuffed animal, right?
Like a teddy bear or like a tiger?
Ooh.
A tiger.
Some kind of.
I do also want to open this to chat. I have some ideas as to what to do for the prizes at the end, but I also want to hear from chat on some fun things that they could consider putting their tickets towards. So sound it off in the chat, and Silvia, if you wouldn't mind writing those down for me, that'd be great.
Oh, I'm terrified. We're leaving it in chat's hands. They
Hey, chat's gonna be nice to us.
They made
nice
me a puzzle.
Nice. The puff has definitely gone away from Atticus's face now too.
Oh, good. Finally, sick. Wonderful.
Was it difficult to see? I feel like maybe the eyes got a little obscured.
Big
Are you all right?
Thankfully, I just need my nose, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I thought more I would get like zoomies, but instead I got the zappies.
I mean, maybe next time, maybe you have to try it twice, and like one time you'll get zap, and one time you'll get zip, and it'll give you the zoomies. You never know.
Yeah,
You want to try it again?
gonna write
Maybe
that
the
down.
maybe the effects are
We
different.
I'm just gonna write that
You're-
down because that's really great.
Let me go ahead and get another zip zap drink and see if I get zoomies instead of zippies. It's a real sentence. I'm playing. It's a real contextual.
This is our life.
That is.
Well, if you're gonna do
zoomies.
that, I'll have to be a
Zippies.
pixie again.
And you
Yes.
guys make it over to Sam, who gives you those drinks. You get the zoomies. You've become another pixie, and it is adorable. And you hear those chimes going off again, signaling that the dinner is about to happen. Probably within the next in game 30 minutes. IRL 5.
Ooh, guys, before we go to dinner, can we go get friendship bracelets?
Oh my god, yes, I would
Absolutely.
love that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's gonna be my gift. I planned this all day.
Oh,
You did? That's so sweet of you. Oh, you're
Thanks.
such a good friend.
Oh my god, thanks.
you're the best.
What are you thinking of for the friendship bracelets? Are we all gonna match? Are they gonna be complimentary? Are they gonna say something?
Oh, I was really hoping that we could all get a bracelet that had each and every single one of our colors on it.
Oh, I
I
would
love
love that. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. That's so cute. I would love that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna switch over one of the NPCs from one of the games to being the one in charge of the friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
They're not too terribly far, but you see another moth that you have encountered a few times, named Leslie, whose wings are gradient colors from orange to white, then pink, and is covered in yarn, almost as if it accidentally crocheting themselves a sweater with how much yarn and twine that they have for other people's friendship bracelets. But as you are headed over and seeing Leslie, each of you roll me another d6. Oh, everyone but Scarlet.
What happened?
You feel another little drop, a little heaviness in one of your pockets. As you reach in and grab it, you each are gifted with a wooden d6
Cute.
that one of the little beetles have come and blessed your pockets.
Oh my god, more beetles. I've always wanted one of those. Okay, now we gotta incorporate your trinkets
Actually,
into the friendship.
There's re-rolls in the pool if you want to re-roll.
There
Let's do
are.
it. Let's do it. Be nice to me, dice. That was a 2.
Oh.
Re-roll again for free.
That's a 5.
There we go. We knew we'd get there eventually.
Yay.
You're talking about how you got to incorporate into the bracelet somehow, and then you feel something drop into your flower crown, and there's another wooden d6 there for you.
Oh my god, now we all have one. We should incorporate these into the bracelets, and then it's like we'll always be together even when we're not.
Oh, yes, I
I love
agree.
that. It's beautiful.
Leslie runs over with almost franticness. What colors do you all want? Sorry, we got lots. Who wants what colors? Do you want beads? Do you want, I think all I have is beads, honestly, with letters and colors. Some crystals, but, colors. Who wants colors? Who wants the ones?
If you could add a touch of green.
Green? Okay. Let me see your wrist, and does quick measurements. That should work. I'm not a seamstress like Scarlet.
I could help you. Here, let me help you measure. And she
Sure.
pulls out an extra, maybe like a shorter, smaller measuring tape and hands it
perfect.
over. Okay. So this way you can wrap it around, and I show them how to actually measure and like mark and stuff. And then this way it'll be much more precise. And you want to leave a little bit on either side for the tail so you can wrap it.
Okay. That explains so much. I kept accidentally giving other people like child size ones, and they were like big
It's okay.
bugs.
That's okay. I'm sure they still appreciated it because they got to be in your lovely shop with your lovely beads. But this will maybe help make it more accurate.
Yeah. The praying mantis, I gave one that was way too big, and it just went right off. Like, I don't know how I did that.
That's all right. Now maybe they'll grow into it.
Maybe. Or they'll bite my head
Who
off.
knows? Let's hope not. Let's hope
Yeah,
not.
let's
Okay,
hope
well,
not.
Yeah.
See you next year.
Yeah, but hopefully. Color for you.
Can I get purple, please?
Yeah, I knew it! And
What
pulls
gave it
out
away?
purple. I think it was the flower crown. Here's that for you. And then Scarlet, obviously he wants Scarlet, right?
I do, but I was actually wondering if you could do multicolored.
I do have multicolored. Which specific ones do you want?
Okay, so I would like pink and then a little bit of purple and then some blue and then the scarlet kind of at the end, and that really like ties it all together.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. It's the perfect size too. You did such a good job.
Yeah, thanks. Celeste. You're super tiny right now. Do you want one that fits your pixie size, or do you want one that's gonna fit your moth size?
Make one that fits my moth size. I'll wear it as a necklace for now.
Okay. Pink?
Yes, but can I actually have all the colors that Scarlet said and green?
I have a rainbow. A rainbow gradient. That is all the colors.
Yes, as long as it has green too.
It has green, I promise.
Perfect.
Here you go.
Thank you. You're the best. I love you.
I love you. As she trots away, there are tables filled with different colored beads, crystals, other things to put together your bracelets, and we'll kind of just montage this. If you guys want to have any conversations, of course you totally can, but what do your bracelets look like? What did you decorate them as?
Well, we have the dice. I think the dice like kind of woven through it, right? Are the bracelets a combination of all our colors, or like I have a green bracelet and Priv has a purple bracelet, or are they like layered together?
It can be basically whatever that you want it to be.
Okay. I'd like them to be layered together. I think I'd want the green kind of intertwined with the purple, and then later on segments into the red, and so on. And so, but I'd want I think the D6 kind of as like the centerpiece.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the I want to say like a strawberry leaf, like one of the like little leaves on top of the strawberries, maybe as like accents around the dice. Maybe I have to have some of the red flowers from Priv's hat. And I wish I could just have a miniature Celeste on the bracelet. Just perma tiny pixie would be awesome, but that doesn't seem humane.
I will stitch you one. I will stitch you one. I will cut off my dress. I'll stitch a tiny little like outline of her body and with the little wings, and add colorful stitching to match their wings, and then put sort of like a hole in the middle so it could get stitched on through the thread.
Cute.
And I think mine will perfectly match your bracelet. I think I want to make it as close to Atticus's as possible so that Scarlet can remember them in those days when they're not feeling as social, when they're not feeling as wanting to be out in the world. And I think the only addition that I would make is I would take some of the beads that are available and just put everybody's initials, like make sure that there's a C for Celeste and an A for Atticus and a P for Prev, and make sure that that's on there as well.
I think that I will also make my bracelet look just as similar, as close as possible. Maybe a little more emphasis on the pink, but I think that the special touch that I would like to add is I think I would ask Atticus if he could make all of our bracelets smell good. The scent that he like associates with all of us.
Well, we do have forest magic, and I've been waiting for this bit. So, when I was doing Luna Moth research, I learned that number one, they click. I don't know how I'm gonna click, so I'm gonna snap, right? Okay, they click to like ward off predators. Number two, they'll throw up, they'll regurgitate as a defense mechanism. The unhinged part of me wants to vomit. Like the unhinged chaos part of me wants to just be like.
You basically vomit
snap.
scent.
Yeah.
It's air, but it's scented.
It's yeah. Let's jazz it up a little bit. Let's say it's kind of like a little like how insects will dance a little bit. You know, they kind of like signal, kind of like a mating dance, kind of like and as that smell comes off Atticus, I think it's kind of forest magic will, when you smell the bracelets, the different smells of the day will come off the bracelets. So there will be sometimes the drinks, sometimes the preserves, sometimes the flowers.
I love that.
It's so sweet.
Oh,
So good.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm next. Fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shit. So yeah, I think Priv's is also gonna look a lot similar to everybody else's. But their centerpiece on the bracelet is gonna be, they're gonna take one of the flowers from their hat, like one of the smaller ones, and put the D6 in the middle of it and kind of sew it into it. And then going to everyone's bracelet, like, you know how, surprisingly, I don't have one that has like the tassels on it, but the ones that do have the tassels with like the little two beads at the end, Riv is going to take some of the honey and kind of turn it into like a little crystallized little bead and stick it onto the end, and just adding just a little luck for all of them. I think we all deserve it.
How so? Because I think that fits in really well with your like ability. How, like, describe to me how you use your ability to kind of like imbue this.
Oh, that's perfect. Kind of like, am I calling on to the forest for this?
You could do whatever you want.
Okay.
Because of your like almost like divination, like witchy side, you can kind of do whatever you want.
Okay, easy. So what it looks like is taking the honey, taking the pollen, and like sort of like spinning it together until it creates like a little like the wire cords, like the iron wire cords that they put on like necklaces and things. It looks like that at the end of it. It's just like as she's spinning it, the honey just slowly starts to crystallize with the pollen, and it just looks really beautiful, and it kind of catches the light.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Holy shit. That's beautiful. Do you do that to everybody's or just your own? Everybody's?
Yeah,
Oh.
Everybody gets it. Atticus might get a little extra, but who knows?
That's so cute. With your completion of your friendship bracelets, it is time for the feast, and there wasn't much to happen in this part of the story. It's really just a branching point to the prizes section. So there are it's not like an overwhelming to the senses in a bad way. It's probably more in a way of there is so much to try, so much to do, and as you're walking through, finding the foods you would like the most, sitting and talking, you'll occasionally take some moments of silence, just in between eating food and laughing with each other, that you can hear all of these other bugs and insects talking about their years, the things that they did, everybody encouraging each other, wanting to see their accomplishments, wanting to know more. There is not a touch of selfishness in this entire day. Everybody has so much care and appreciation for each other's works that it is almost overwhelming to the point of just wanting to hug everybody around you. And there are groups of friends that are doing that around, just kind of like holding each other's hands, comforting each other, and making sure everybody feels loved in the best way possible. And once the dinner has ended, the mayor stands up in front of everybody, and I pull my notes back up again. This is Mayor Harper. She has wings with the bright colors of the rainbow, and Harper goes by any and all pronouns, so I will be circulating through all of them because that's what Mayor Harper likes, and honestly, sometimes that's what I like. So that's what we're gonna do. So she stands up and begins to address everybody, and taps into the microphone. Hello? Hello? Can everybody? Oh, good. Yep, it's working. Excellent. Everybody can hear me. Well, hello, everybody. I am Mayor Harper. Obviously, you all know who I am. You elected me. Can you tell I'm a little anxious? Thank you. As he, has his bow tie that's also mixed with a tie as well, almost like they couldn't decide which attire they wanted to wear. And I'm not going to take too long because I know we all really want to get to the auction with all of these lovely things. And there are 2 rows of tables next to her, and they've got sheets over them so no one can really see what's underneath. But I do want to thank everybody for coming out today in many ways, many fashions. But in giving my gratitude for you all and hearing your stories throughout the day, your accomplishments, the friendship bracelets, and Harper points over to your group, who you can just tell is just elated. Making friendship bracelets, telling stories. I think I said that twice, but telling many stories, I suppose. Really, thank you all for being yourselves. There is nothing more important than you being able to be yourself. And this, we always celebrate it every day, but it's kind of nice to spotlight it just a little bit more. Aggressively is not the right word, but sometimes aggressive love is fun love. Don't know why I said that. But anyways, I will just get right to it because I don't want to cry standing up on stage. And he touches the corner of their eye.
Cry! Cry!
No! And it was like a sing-songy voice.
We love you.
I love you. Continue being who you are and continue loving. I am proud of all of you and what you've done, and I cannot wait to continue this next year. Well, let's get right to it, shall we? And walks away from the microphone. It kind of goes high pitched for a second, as she kind of goes back to the tree, more behind her. and it had been a few hours since this had started, and it's more settled into night, and goes up towards a string and pulls it, and the curtains neatly fold back to reveal the night sky with these beautiful sparkling stars up in the sky and the moonlight shining right down on everybody. And pulls the sheets off of the items that are there and says, okay, we're going to start with the first one, which is and kind of like stands back, a gigantic tiger plushie. Who wants to start?
Celeste.
Oh, I have an idea. Hold on.
Can I talk to the forest?
Yes! Yes!
Great use
So-
of force.
The way that I talk to the forest is I write love letters. And while we were having our dinner, I feel like you guys would have noticed that I would have brought out a lovely golden little pen, and I was writing this extravagant letter, putting some cute little doodles, putting it in an envelope, kissing it, and then blowing it towards the forest where you watch it disappear. And the letter says, "My dearest forest, may you grant me beautiful inspiration from that smart, lovely mind of yours, and give me more tokens, please. I love you. Love, Celeste."
Roll for me a d6, please. And add 2.
Yes.
Because that was so fucking cute.
It is a 6. So 8. Basic math.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
So you have your collection of how many tickets was it
I have 7.
in total? Are you guys like bidding together as a group? Are you going to share custody of this potential tiger?
Yeah, well,
Or are you doing it individually?
how much is the tiger?
That is all by auction.
All by auction. Well, we're not leaving here without this fucking tiger.
We would
Listen,
get together to make this tiger a reality. Let's be real.
we're not losing the tiger auction.
Joint
So
custody.
total it was 34. So
Okay.
with the 8 now we have 42.
Okay. And
name
then
name your price, ferryman.
your prize ferryman. That's my new nickname. I need that. Somebody call me ferryman. Fairy gentleman.
Hey, Guide Moth, I have a question.
Yes.
AKA GM. So Vanilla is a bit of a swindler, like we have said.
Yay.
Can I say we've been picking up like tickets throughout this entire time just to help?
Roll me a
Cute.
d6.
Yay!
Roll me a d6.
5,
Add 2 to that as well.
7.
And that's how many tickets you've picked up.
Okay, so we've got so I've got,
And then there was
14 in total. Great.
And then however much Tiff you rolled plus that 2 is also the amount of tickets you got. Which I think was 7?
They got 8.
8? Okay. And then I just want to make sure anybody else have anything else that they want to do before we start. Excellent. So Mayor Harper is up there, begins speaking quickly, starts pointing at places. The ticket count is up to 10 at the moment.
11.
And you see out of nowhere this you just see this poof of smoke from one of the tables, and let's see, who was it? Bai Li has stood up and is holding their hand out, and there's a little jumping spider with a flamethrower and is bidding against you. It's not Bai Li who's doing it, it's Trevor. That was Trevor's name.
You
Traitor.
You Judas.
How dare you?
Unbelievable.
15!
20.
25!
Can I interject in this moment and ask the forest a question?
Yes!
Okay, So I think as we've been walking around, I've been collecting leaves
for
while
sure.
Pravanilla has been collecting tickets. I've been collecting leaves and I've been stitching them into a sort of canvas of an amalgamation of leaves. And then as I like throw it up in the air and I ask the forest, how many tickets is that spider willing to spend? And I'm hoping that as those leaves fall, the forest will tell me how many they have.
Ooh.
How many tickets do you have in total again? Sorry, I just asked that.
We have 49.
Okay.
Enough.
Plus my 8.
Oh no, I've already included in that. I've already
Okay.
included that in the,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, you're the banker. Praise God.
I got you.
I'm gonna go back a little bit to actually when the letter from Celeste, the way that the forest talked to you back, in the form of giving those tickets was also a letter back to you, in the same envelope that you sent, except it has like a what is it called? A wax seal in the shape of a leaf, which had the tickets inside. And then for the forest speaking back to you, roll me a d6. So I know what to tell you.
That's a 6, and I don't know if that's good in this situation.
It is.
Okay.
For
Okay.
sure. And the shape of the leaves, they start to form different numbers, but they don't hold anywhere else. And it's going by pretty fast because it's a fast moment. But they circle around a couple of different ones until it lands on 45.
So I lean over to Celeste and I say, okay, listen, the forest has spoken to me. We have just enough to outbid them.
31!
We might have to go all the
32!
way. Go all the way.
Go all the way? All the way. Okay.
37!
49!
And the fire like blaze goes poof and then sizzles down.
Oh. We were
They're
lucky.
good! They're good! They're good! And he puts his little, like, I don't know, like, spider hands.
Legs?
Little spider hands.
I got
His
almost
appendages.
Like,
Are
his
they angy?
appendages. Yeah. And starts basically, like, walking side to side. I'm real proud! I really am! And,
We know, honey.
Thank you,
We-
Trevor.
everybody is clapping around you, waves of applause after watching this tiny little thing going basically into a shouting match with Pre-Vanilla there for a bit, and then getting outbid completely by Celeste, and gives you all a little bow before sitting down with Biley, and the rest of it goes on for the remainder of the evening, with other things being tossed out, like different clothes or like different packages of things that people have made. And the giant stuffed tiger was made by this small group of praying mantises who had been making it all year. Trying to get enough stuffing, and inside is just like it's basically goose feathers and other things to make it extra soft. And the when you guys are delivered the gigantic tiger, the stripes and other bits of its body start to shift colors through the colors of the rainbow. And one of the praying mantises asks, "So, are you guys like sharing custody of this thing? How's that gonna work?"
Oh, absolutely. It's for all of us.
Do you need a custody agreement? Because I got a great guy.
Is it Monty?
You're okay.
I think
Yeah.
we'll. Is it-
Talk later. We may need to bond.
I think we're gonna be okay co-parenting.
You guys are just the sweetest group of moths I've ever seen. You know what? Have yourselves a fantastic Pride Day, and maybe we'll make something bigger next year. keep an eye out. I'm thinking a panda.
Oh.
I'm thinking a panda. Maybe we'll give it wings. And he starts going off on these like crazy ideas as the other two mantises have to like grab each of his hands and kind of like slowly pull him back. He's got some crazy ideas up in there. We'll
Give it
see
a
you later.
horn.
Good night. As the evening comes to a wrap, the lights and the party go through almost till the next morning as people are celebrating, hanging out, laughing, continuing to play more games, even though there's no prizes to be won. It's just fun. So I would like to give you all the opportunity as well to do kind of like a little ending to your characters' stories. So we'll start with Scarlet.
Ooh, okay. So I think that having some of her confidence maybe renewed, like I said, she's always prideful of herself, but was maybe a little bit scared to show that in public, but has now been given more reason than ever to do so. Goes back to her workshop and starts her own corsetry business that she starts making corsetries for hers, for he's, for they, thems, for anybody in the moth community that would like one. And Celeste is sort of like her pride and joy that she kind of terms as like her inaugural corset, and is just lives a happy life with her best friends.
That is so sweet. During the tiger's time with you, what is the name that the tiger goes under?
I think just Sun. I think she just calls him Sun and wishes that it was like her own child. And that's it, just Sun.
That's so sweet. And then we'll go over to Atticus.
I think with the time that Atticus spends with Sun is
You could also have a different name for when Sun is over at your house.
No. I think it's funnier if he just calls the tiger Sun. I think it's actually funnier. And I think it'd be one of those things that maybe like he'd have custody of the tiger for like a week, and it gets to be about Friday, and just the smells of the event still linger in his memory, but I think one in particular stands out more. And in Friday night, a little later, Atticus realizes time to like share custody, and will take the tiger and make their way over to Privanilla's abode and knock on the door.
Riv like looks through the little latch, opens the door, like, oh, Atticus, just here to drop off Sun?
Well, it's time for he misses you. But so did I.
Oh. I missed you as well.
Can I
chat?
I know I normally would just hand him off, but do you mind if I come inside?
Oh, absolutely. I just was about to make some tea. If you want to join,
I would love that.
And as Atticus walks in, Priv is just gonna slowly shut the door and just like. Listen, as Priv is 100% a demisexual moth, and the friendship started it all, okay?
Oh yeah.
The friendship started it all.
You guys have been friends for years, I'm sure.
Yep. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. Listen.
I think we make some fragrant tea.
Yeah, we sure do.
I think we make some fragrant tea before.
Yeah, the
the
smell of vanilla and rain sweeps through the air.
Is it volatile?
Yeah, fade to black. Get out of here. Just pull the ripcord before we hit vanilla rain again.
Hey,
It was what the people wanted. I saw the chat. I know what the people
Oh yeah,
wanted.
we all know what we wanted.
Oh,
Yeah, was there anything else that you had in mind for anything in regards to
I think they got it.
vanilla?
well,
I think they got it.
I was not expecting that, but thank you for the Privaticus truthers out there. It's just during the day, like Priv got their nighttime wish and probably their lifetime wish at that. But like for the daytime, seeing all of the little tricksters running about, Priv has 100% created like a small conglomerate, maybe like an under the web type of thing, with Sammy and Trevor leading the helm.
Oh, yeah.
So, 100%.
Oh, yeah. And they've moved into your house.
No, they did not.
Yeah, but they know your schedule.
No, they
though.
did not.
They know your schedule.
Ah, shit.
You never see them, but they live there.
Oh,
They're
no.
in your walls.
Oh, no. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I think the only time you've suspected something was going on was when something caught fire unexpectedly.
And that's when
That was
Priv
fun.
knew. Trevor! God.
And then,
Also,
oh, sorry, continue.
when it comes to the tiger, the name, because I am a black man and I give things a full name. The tiger's name is Son Reginald.
Oh,
Cute.
like my cat.
Yeah, that's exactly where it came from.
Oh, that's
Cute.
sweet.
I'm a fan. I'm
We have
into
to
it.
move on before I start weeping. To Celeste.
Bring us home.
I think when Celeste got home, she realized that she had the best day of her life, hanging with all of her best friends and getting custody of the name that she will call this son is our dearest son, Reginald. And she decides that she has been inspired, so she's going to not fully move away from smut. She knows what the people want. So she still writes smut, but now she has moved on to writing epic romantasy adventures.
Oh.
And the story involves 3 royals with their tiger companion, and they travel the land and they just have a good time, learn some new skills, and take down evil.
Oh, that is so sweet. Anyways, everybody, that was Pride Moths. Thank you very much, everybody, for your donations tonight. Before we wrap up, though, Silvia, did you by chance write down the winners of the prizes tonight from our stuff? Thank you. Rolling the die. So, while that is happening, I would love everybody, please reintroduce yourselves again. Tell us what projects you're working on, something cool that you want to tell the people about yourself. And we're going to start with Queon, who's also part of RD5. Tell us everything.
Oh my God. Hi. I played Privanella. Was not intended to be horny. I don't know how this happened, but shout out for the love at the end. But hi, I'm Queon. I go by Brother Queon across all of the internets. For the most part, you can catch me over here on Roll D5, where I am hosting Roll D Talks. Occasionally, I'll do it with Aetherius. Occasionally, it'll be just me, but we'll be interviewing and talking to indie TTRPG creators and designers in the space, and I'm so excited about that. But outside of all of that lovey-dovey stuff, if you enjoy what I brought here, you can find me over on Batty Bards terrorizing my players for World Replica, where it's a digital isekai where I just get to terrorize all my friends because they lost their best friend, and it might be a little bit of a chaos shuffle, but it's great. And we are actively working on a season 2 and a season 1.5. So yeah, so that's me. Can't wait. I'm super excited.
I love a good isekai. Those are great.
So good.
So good. And then we've got the lovely iridescent Tiff, because that lighting. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, thanks. Thanks.
Cutie.
I love a sunset, love a sunrise, like the sun, like the moon. I like the outside. But I'm Tiff. I played our Loves Everything romantasy writer Celeste. You can find me everywhere at Spirits Fae Portal. I do cosplay, actual play, performing, and as On gave me a shout out, I'm a voice actor. But if you want to see me play D&D and other really fun TTRPGs, you're always going to find me at the Ladies of War. In fact, you can message me there. I'm always there.
It's true. It's true. And then we have the lovely JoJo.
Oh, sick. That's me. Hi guys, I'm JoJo. I always get like, I'm like, oh wait, that's me. What do I do? I play games. Yes, I'm at Apochromatic Unlimited. I help out. I'm a part of co-op member and editor and AP producer. It's all starting to sound kind of serious. Over at Apochromatic Unlimited, we're a BIPOC kind of storytelling platform, publishing platform, where we try to get marginalized voices, minorities, to get their wings in the TTRPG space and get into new projects and give them people to play with and learn the skills. You can find me on the Somebody's Heroes podcast, where I play Volcanus 52, the half-dwarven pugilist boxer, as one of the main. It's a multi-party campaign, so I'm in one of the main 3 squads. And additionally, this summer, I am co-producing an adventure. Apochromatic is rather co-producing an adventure in affiliation with Cobalt Press for their Tales of the Valiant Labyrinth workbook, which is a multiverse setting document to use different 5e settings and different home settings. We sent in a pitch for a 3-part live stream series showcasing the product. I'm too shy to and write about it on my site, but I talk about it in my games, and it is in production and will be coming out this summer, where we've been able to bring some people on, and it's just been a really great experience, and I'm really proud of how it's moving. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty serious stuff. So keep an eye out on Apochromatic Unlimited socials, because you should, please. And I guess that's the important parts. Be kind, do kindness to others. I love you very much. I pass.
I am so proud of you and all this stuff that you're doing. This is incredible. All of you. And last but certainly not least, Anastasia.
Hi! Oh my god, I can't believe I have to follow that. I feel like I do nothing now compared to all that. That's amazing, JoJo.
We are also proud of
I do everything. I know. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm Anastasia Rowland. You also know me as Anastasia Rowland across all socials. Like I said, I make dumb, stupid, funny skit videos, hopefully a few informative ones. They're super silly, and I like showing my personality through them. And you can find me every Sunday on the Dice Cream Sandwich Twitch channel. I play Clara, a little crazy Aarakocra bird druid. It's just a passion project between me and Kevin. You'll also find me at Gen Con this year, where I will be once again running games with Darrington Press. I'm going to be doing the 45-minute demo, so if you want to learn how to play Daggerheart, come and see me. It'll just be kind of like sign up at the table. No need to sign up ahead of time, but I think you can. I think there's still tickets. And then I do have like 2 semi-secret Kickstarter projects that I can't talk about yet, but keep an eye on my socials. Come and follow me. Hopefully in July and August, I will be announcing those, so I'm super, super excited to share those with you guys. And thank you guys so much for playing with me tonight, and to our audience for being here, and to our GM, Aundawyn. I feel like you need need to give yourself some love right now, because probably nobody ever asks you that. So tell us
Guide
about
Moth.
you.
Guide
Oh.
Moth.
Okay, it's true when I'm the guide. No, that's a weird. I don't know what to do. I'll go through my normal thing and then other things, I guess. My name is On, also known as Aundawyn. If that sounds familiar, it's because it is. It's based off the River Aundawyn from Lord of the Rings. But I am director-producer over here at RD5. And the things that I'm doing, I kind of took a little bit of time away from my face on the screen for a little bit to work on some stuff in the background, but kind of peeking out a little bit more lately. There is a series called Amber Ascension that is by Boss Jelly Bean, who is currently on a slight sabbatical, but will be back soon. And that's where I play Queon, who, spoiler, is also a moth, and that's where my makeup comes from, is that character. And also Queon is in there too, and is also up for a crit award. So yay, that's so cool for the setting. So lovely to look into that. Other random projects, I'm guessing on like a couple of small random things coming up that I, for some reason, can't think of on the spot. Now I know how everybody else feels. Sorry. I'm working with actually 3 other channels to potentially put together a Blades in the Dark crossover series with 3 other channels. So I'm hoping that works out. Blades in the Dark is my favorite series. Yes, Queon, you get first dibs. I see you getting close to the camera. Of course you do.
Don't mind me.
Of course. And then on occasion, playing Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by Night, Lilith. I really miss that character, and I cannot wait to have that character come back. It's really fun being a vampire. Anyways, that's enough about me. But I love doing this with everybody, for everybody. If you need an absolute chaos of a player character, I'm available. Hi. Just in case. But for the last little bit that some people have been waiting for, thank you for being so patient and so lovely and so wonderful and supporting all of us here. We have 2 items of business. Technically 3. Let me grab all 3 of those, and we save the best for last, obviously. The next game that we have coming up is on June 26th, which is Moonlight on Roseville Beach. That is going to be also super gay, super lovely, because we love that around here, because it's also Pride Month. And be sure to be proud of yourself every single day. The second bit is... Wait, there was a second thing. Oh, yes. So the crit awards are happening. Shameless plug for the channel. We were nominated for best safety tools and accessibility features in TTRPGs. We would love if you would throw a vote out to us. We also are totally okay if you decide not to. That is okay. That is totally fine. Please at least check out our socials, because I took several hours to put together every single thing that we do for the channel and credit every single person who helped build all of that. So if you need safety resources for your channel, please go check out our socials. It's also in our Discord. Whatever you need, it is there. We're just happy to share those resources with you. If you happen to vote for us, we're extra grateful. So please continue to add safety things to your games to ensure safety above all else. And captions in your games, especially if you're a streamer, please put captions in your streams. Now, for the very end, actually, let me just put the crit awards. There we go. I'll link that for you guys. Allow the word vote. Yes, thank you. The winners for tonight, thank you for getting us to 410? Is that where we're at now? Oh,
410.
Holy shit. Our original goal was 200, and you smashed that all in the first fucking game. Blew me out of the water. Let me get to my DMs. Okay, so the first one is a watercolor from Silvia, who is actually our tech tonight too. And that was won by Reese. So, Reese, if you are still here, either way, I think we know who you are, so we'll reach out to you, figure out your address, get you your prize, and then the OC art from Nat'ly was won by Rosalie. So congratulations to you both on your art, and thank you all for donating tonight. That means a whole lot to us. All of these funds are going to the Trevor Project, and we will be continuing throughout the remainder of the month. And let's see who is still streaming. Looks like Johnny is no longer streaming. We were gonna raid over Bitten.
just
But
got
if we,
off.
I know, no, but that is okay. If we find someone to raid, please stick around. If not, thank you for being here tonight. We very much appreciate it, and we will see you next week.